Hi, you welcome to Sass TV. My name is Belinda Bass, and this is called Smoked. So I think I promised you a chart. Let me see. Give me a second. I don't even know what I told you. This is called Smoked. Let's see. Oh, I got that little girl. I forgot. Oh my God. Okay, this little girl. I gotta do her too. I'm gonna do you, and then I'm gonna do her. Miss Mills. And right when I said her name, I read it showed up. I got her. Who is this? Okay, give me one. I don't know who this. That's that girl. Okay, in a chart. Okay. You do in a chart. Okay. Okay. So this is your reading. It's called Smoke. I just wanted to personally thank you for sticking with me all these years. I really appreciate you. Thank you for when you really need that help, when you really need that extra. You come to me, and I so want to put the emails y'all send me at the end of the videos to show you, not your face, it's just your comments to show people how long you guys have been with me. But unfortunately, we have people here that are messing with my subscribers and stuff, and messing with their emails and trying to get them from coming over here, being very evil. So I can't do that. So this is what's going on for you. Ouch, it hurt. Put that cheap. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, give me 1 minute, because I got some pain in my chest. That hurts so bad. Hold on. That's all right. Here we go. So from the top of the reading, I feel like you're negotiating something new and you're waiting patiently on results. I do see someone here that could care for you or that you're living with, that you could reach out to. I see you reaching out to someone, but I maybe someone's wanting. Who was that? I feel like something is stabbing me. Who is that? California. Who's calling me from California? Why I'm on group chat? I mean, why I'm in here? I don't know what the hell Didi be up to. It's Didi phone. So that's what's going on with that. Now let's just go ahead and review. I do see who will be calling me from California. Trying to see what phone I'm on. These people, I'm trying to tell you, they crazy on here. So this is what's going on. Negotiations and being able to see something positive here. Now I do see here, like I was saying, property matters and rethinking something. There may be someone that may be traveling back towards you. I feel more that you live with this person. I do see you celebrating something new, or possibly just wanting to get out and see things different. There is someone new that's around you that you have been thinking about, if you have met them, or you are worried about someone. Okay, being able to see things head on is one of your best assets. I do see here that you're going to be thinking about doing something. You're thinking about going towards somebody in a way, but right now you don't feel like it's time. There's something else behind the scenes that you would like to take care of. Now we know that this is a relationship that's brewing and somebody's not communicating. Something's gone wrong and somebody's not communicating in a relationship setting. But at the end of the day, there's been some type of cut down in income. There's something that has been moved back in the past. Maybe you've moved the relationship back and you're wanting to see certain things in order to move forward financially. Maybe you guys were living together and maybe you're trying to part with them. So many parts of this reading. Yes, we're going to do a chart. So many parts in this reading that are undecided is because you do not have any balance. I'm gonna go ahead and start it now, okay? So you're doing the parts, and your parts is balance, okay? So we're gonna do the parts and the parts balance. That's what this is called. let's finish the reading and then we'll get into it. So in the current time frame, you really do need help with kind of deciding where your head is, basically. And when I say where your head is, what you want to do, you haven't pinpointed what you want to do. Things have gotten scrambled. Whatever you're doing action wise, it's working, but it's your heart that's keeping you from letting things line up with your actions. So the things that best suit you first, that you can deal with first, start adding those to the actions, and you're going to start seeing results. And that balance is what's throwing you off. You know what to do. You know what to do. Okay? Ouch. Okay, so this is what's going on for the second time frame. And in the second time frame, I do see here, well, coming up after that is the second time frame. You're going to be finally making a decision. You're going to be pushing something to the back, and then you're just going to be I'm going to say, that's not what it's saying. You're just going to approach things differently. You're trying to negotiate something with someone else, but you really feel like you need to let them go. You're trying to make the right decision. I want you to keep going with this. Let your actions line up with your words. The things that you think, let it add up with your actions, but don't start with the things that hurt the most, because you won't be able to move on those. You're going to keep doing that imbalancement, okay? We're going to do, I think we need to do you and him chart. It's a part, so yeah, this property thing. Maybe somebody that you were with is ashamed because they're in a situation with somebody else. Or did you break up with someone else? Or there's someone that's reminding you of someone else, or you're living in a home with two people that you just can't put up with. Happier days are here for you. Your desires is yours if you balance yourself. Whatever you're thinking is right. You just got to let it add up with the actions, okay? I do see here that being able to hold on to the things that you need most. You are doing good by disciplining yourself financially. More money is going to be coming in, and if you're looking for any careers within the next 12 weeks, you may get something that's going to come in surprisingly there. You will be walking away from something that has ended. I see an ending here. I see a walk away with what's left over, and I see you digging in a new direction. Almost like all the things I'm talking about is not going to even happen, because you're going to make something happen for you. You're just going to get up and do it. But right now, you need help with deciding what to do with some of these stressful endeavors. I'm telling you, it's because your feelings are in the way of the situations. Whatever you're doing action-wise is working. The reason why it's not boosting and getting results, because what you're thinking is not going on with your actions, and you're imbalanced. So you're going back and forth with yourself, and then you're having regrets with situations. Let it add up, and it's going to work. Align it. Meaning, whatever you walk in, make sure you doing it to do everything as one with your actions and with what you're saying, okay? So let's go ahead and go with the next time frame. And the next time frame, I do see here that, yeah, things are going to be building up for you financially. If there's something that you wanted to know, it seems like you want to ask about travel, and well, maybe you see someone again. Well, that's going to be a decision on you, because if you ever see someone again, or I don't really see a breakup, I see relationship type stuff. You may want to take a little break. If you want to see the person again, maybe you should go visit them, or maybe they're going to come up and visit you. And at this time, you've decided to let the situation either fly or float for a little while. I told you it looks like something that hasn't broken up, but stretched with rubber band and just pop back up, okay? You know, someone may come to you and tell you, well, this is what's going on with me, and you'll proudly welcome them back in. I see a lot of good things. Your trial and error is over. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep this stuff that you're doing right now. All that stuff need to go. I'm telling you, all that stuff we just talked about need to go, because whoever this is that's entering back or re-entering the second half of that time frame, the second half of the time frame, the second half of the month. And when we talk timing, we talk air. We talk surroundings. It's really not monthly. It's like where you're standing. Like with this type of stuff, it's seconds. Okay, so it's over. That's how quick it's over. Like when we blink, that's how quick it's over. So that's what that is, okay? So you really have to try to pinpoint and wheel stuff like this in to make sure you're accurate with it. So this is what's going on here. Yeah. New things are coming in, right? When everything is like, you're like, look, okay, sure, here, this is what we're doing. I see happiness, I see communications, I see unexpected changes. I see you walking away from something because you just want to be nobody's mama or be someone's daddy, and you get very defensive. And one of these things why you're being very defensive and you're acting like that, because whatever this is that's coming in, you want to keep it. Oh, yes. Whatever this says, you want to keep it. There's really not any struggle. You just see things and you know what to do, and you may act it, but you don't say it. So there's an imbalance. Like I told you here, wonderful cards. You're feeling drama. You're feeling baggage. You're feeling things around you that you cannot control because you're moving on it and you're doing the stuff, but you're not moving and doing it. The taco ain't good without the meat, cheese, and, just the meat and the taco. By all, put it together and it will be a more powerful force for you. Things will move a little bit quicker because things are moving anyway, sweetie. But there's baggage. There's love stretches. Love stretches meaning, okay, we on pause. And then it's like this time you don't know if you want to join back in a relationship. It looks like things financially were somewhere else. It's like someone was salting on the finances. It's like they were there, but they was being stretched and stretched and stretched so very thin, but you got through. But now they're going to be coming back for you. But they're going to be coming back for you maybe like this. So everything else that's coming in new is going to fill the void. Do you understand what I'm saying? So while these processes are happening in your financial life, you're happy. You are in control. You know who you are. What I mean by that, you know who you're dealing with and you know how to treat them. It's just all these other things that are going on along with the stagnation of the relationship, along with you feeling emotional, along with you not balancing it, and then here we go giving up. There's nothing wrong with that though. Just know all this stuff is going to fade, but it will fade quicker if you line it up. Finances are going to pop back, and it's going to help you see things clearly, and it's going to push down this defensiveness. And whatever you're taking away and holding on to, great, because it's going to go along with you. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That looks really good for you. You're going to finish clean. All this black smoke around you, it's all your black smoke. It's all the things that maybe you haven't balanced. It may be all the things that you have been feeling. It may be all the things that you may be feeling like there's a cloud around you. No. You need to find a way to deal with those things and jump off those things and get them out of your energy and get them out of your life. And clear these things up because you have something very positive coming out. You were wanting to ask about what kind of decision you need to make. Do you need to buy a house? Would you buy a house with this mate? Should you go back to them or should you go back living with them because of this situation? Well, you could welcome yourself back in. There is a little mumble and jumble with the finances. You guys would have to get back on the same page with that, and then it may take off. But the thing about it is, the changes that are going to come in, they probably won't expect for you because you're not this timid, scary. You're not this timid, you're not this, okay, you can just talk to me you're not this give me anything and go with that. This new opportunity is going to bring in what you've learned in the last couple of months, and it's looking beautiful. Don't worry about the smoke. Don't worry about what you haven't finished. Don't worry about. Just know the things that are around you are just like mood swings outside of your body. All your thoughts that you never got to. It's emotional things that you are hurting about, and you feel it is outside of your body. Really, it's outside of your system. So, when you're in your feelings, you just feel safe. It's out, I call it outside of your skin. It's really not on the inside because you can't carry that. It's like your feelings, everyone can smell and feel your feelings, basically. It's out in the air. And that's what a parts balance is. So we're going to help you with that, okay? We're going to help you with that. So I'm going to do one side. We're going to do this. We're going to say situation. We're going to say the situation. And then we have you. And then we have finances, okay? So I want you to take the opportunity when you get the chance to take advantage of these charts. These are just mini charts. These are not my full one. I'm going to do a full one for Libra, okay? This ain't got to take hours. So this is what we got going here. This is a parts balance. This is what a parts balance is. It's when you're feeling a certain way about something, but you're really not. It's that you haven't gotten over it, and then it gets to a point to where you've moved on from things, and it's like, why am I feeling this way? It's outside of your skin. You're in your feelings. You know what I mean? And those things can clear up. Those things can clear, and it causes all kinds of things. It causes counter reactions. It causes yelling. It causes breakups. And it could be because of breakups. It could be because of financial strains. But you can't let that get in the way of what you're trying to do. And your preparation is going into another area, making you more stronger. Do I see someone still with you in the future? Definitely. But it is a fade because of how you're feeling. Okay. So this is the chart. We did them parts balance. This, I put your finances here, and this is you, and this is the situation. Okay. So I want to do finances first, and that's in fours. Okay. That's how the parts balance. So we know what you need to balance. We're gonna put in the box. I think I got a red marker in here. I do. Did you been in my stuff? No, we're gonna do it in orange. So we have the parts. We're gonna say in emotions, your parts in your emotions. We're gonna put that in that box, and then under that, I saw in there were you didn't have any timidness, you didn't have any ego, you just indecisive, baby. Let's just go ahead and say indecisive. I understand that. You had a lot of indecisiveness, so that's things that need to be balanced: your emotions, your indecisiveness, and also your you want to work on your communication. Those are just the things. These are the things that are keeping you from really voicing whatever this is. So in the parts balance, I took the opportunity to write the emotions, indecisiveness, and the communications. Those are going to be the areas where you will be getting your strength, your power, where you will be able to be seen in a different light, period. So when it comes to your finances, now I did see a stretch, okay? I want to talk to you about I'm going to give you some dates. There's something that went on August the 23rd for you. It said you needed a lawyer. There's a fine. There was a fine. And it came in fast. I don't know what that's about, okay? So your finances was being stretched. I do see that you maintain. You maintain, but something's gonna come in to help seal the deal. When I want to talk about finance, I want to talk about travel opportunities. And I want to talk about the decision to move in with some. Are you buying a house? So these are the things. So right now, with the way that things are looking in the cards, you probably will end up having to, if this is your mate and he says, oh, I'm going to do this, and you come move in with me, that if you want to do that, you can do that. I don't think with what was going on in your cards that you are able to bring in someone that cannot bring something to the table. That's not going to work for you. You don't have that stretch. You don't have that stretch. You don't have time for that stretch. If you're getting along with this partner, getting along with this person, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to have you in, you guys are going to be sharing those responsibilities, that will work for you because you've had a stretch for like 3 months or so, but you did maintain it. But something's going to come in that's going to fill that void. But right before then, there may be some type of approach about finances. I don't see a lot of loss. I just see a real big stretch, but you made it. That's what I know. So let's talk about the situation. Let's talk about the situation. Okay. And the situation is, let's just see I don't like to do other partners without people asking. Without the other person do that. That's one of the reasons I don't do loving, because I like to have both people in there. People out here getting readings about other people. They don't give a damn about them. Let's ask both parties. Okay, good. It's talking about you and them. So we just knock them both out. Now, I do feel like you guys are the same. We're going to write, we're going to put in the situation, you can put that person's name, and I'm going to put you. And I do feel like you guys are the same. I'm just going to put alike. You and the situation are very much so alike. Now, you have a way of dealing with things, and they have a way of dealing with things. You're more of being laid back, and you're almost just listen to it. Who is this calling me? Somebody is calling me. in the middle of a live. I don't know who this is. They're going to call you in a minute. I don't give a damn. I don't know anybody from California. Uh, Laid back, and you're a little bit more laid back. So you're more subject to maybe getting your feelings hurt within a situation. They may say things that hurt your feelings. They may say things that make you think about yourself. So that lies in your self-esteem. Okay, so this person could tend to be a little bit harsh because like they're getting on you, or maybe so they are more of the almost arrogant type, got a little ego going on. They don't think things through. They just whatever they want to do, they're very instant, they're spontaneous. And so you guys a lot alike, but on a different level. They seem to be a little bit more immature than you are. So you guys are gonna have to switch those things out. You're gonna have to switch those things out. So in the situation, which is this person, they're more blunt, but it kind of works because if you guys were to get into a solid situation, you could help them see, why the reason why they need to think things through before they just cut the whole apple off and just say things. And they can't say things to hurt people because you're more of the sweet type and they're more of the blunt, egotistical type. Okay. So, but you guys do have a lot in common. And we're going to talk about another thing that you and this person can work on. When it comes to you, you're more of a savings type person. They're more of a, like I say, spontaneous. You'll save, you'll plan, you'll go. This person would just go. So they are a quick thinker. They are a quick thinker, and they don't think things through. That's that spontaneous side. Quick thinker. We'll just go, and we'll just do without even thinking twice on it. Okay. Here's another thing you guys can work on is how you see finances. How you see finances. Like I said, you like to save. You like to save for the future. And they like to see the savings as something that they can celebrate. I have all this saved. I would want to travel. They're just more spontaneous, almost more funner. Hold on one second. Spontaneous. Okay, so you're more spontaneous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're more of the savings. They're more of like, okay, once I get a certain age and these things happen, I want to celebrate. They're just a good time type of person. They're the type of person you want to go have parties with, have a good time. You will always have a good time with your situation. But, things getting in the way. Now, on one thing, you like that, you do need to work on your communication. But that's in the balance part in order to let things line up so you can, you know, make the point made, with you, you like to like I say, but with the finances, you do like to communicate about what's going on. You are open. You can be trusted. That's one thing I'm seeing here. But with this person, they're more of, they're just so freelancy. They're just so free. They're all free. But they don't think they're just free about everything. They're very free spirited. They probably talk their business. They probably talk their finances. They probably go in the bank and talk about their finances and tell everything what's going on. You're more of trying to delegate it. Let's do this together. They don't want to do that. It's not that they don't believe you. You guys are just alike, but very, 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 very different. So I want it's the communication, the indecisive, and the emotion. The emotions from you comes from the spontaneous side, and then you don't like that. You're more closed off and organized. Okay. The indecisiveness, it comes from being imbalanced. Like, why are they doing that? Kind of controlling. Okay, that's coming from you. The communication, you're good with that. With that when it comes with the finances, but then when it's time for you to make your moves in situations, you kind of move, but you let your feelings get in the way, and it causes you to be unbalanced, which causes this person to feel like while you're down and all this, they're celebrating, they're having a good time, they're doing spontaneous things, they're going on trips. Yes, you need to understand that, but you cannot stop or end that about them. One thing about it is they were like this when you met them. It's just you're a little bit more laid back and sensitive than them. Know that. know that they're going to always be that way. Even if you're glad or sad, they are that spontaneous, quick thinker, jump off the roof type person. You're the mom and they're the dad, okay? My name is Belinda Bass. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you.